What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our Tales-related video. So, they had the little celebratory live stream since Tales of Festival did not happen this year due to coronavirus. And while this stream that just happened, which, I mentioned numerous times, was not going to have any game info because they posted that. They said there will be no game info here. Obviously, there was no game info, but they gave us an idea of when we would hear game info. So, there is going to be a second live stream, basically just to kind of celebrate Tales of Festival, since just like a live stream with, actors who play the characters. As you can see, they're wearing like this new Tales of Dreamers shirt, which apparently they are starting a band with the some of the voice actors, the Japanese ones, with some of the characters. So that's pretty funny. But there is going to be a second live stream on the 5th of July where there is going to be game info. And Zelos's Japanese voice actor hinted that we might see some Tales of Arise stuff here, which I do think this is definitely where they're going to at least tell us something. Because Tomizawa will be on the stream, and I'm sure he has a lot of stuff. I mean, honestly, they said they were going to try and keep us in the loop. They wanted to be more vocal with the fans, and over the last year, honestly, since like last September, there's been nothing about Tales of Arise whatsoever. So I'm guessing something may have come up with Tales of Arise where there just wasn't info they were able to put out. There were obviously several conventions, or whatever you want to call them, events, that were supposed to have Tales of Arise panels, or just Tales panels in general, which obviously also got canceled due to coronavirus. So I think due to maybe some development issues as well as coronavirus, a lot of stuff has been pushed back, but they have not said anything about a delay for Tales of Arise yet. So at this point, I'm still under the impression that we're going to hear something about a delay to 2021 when this stream happens on July 5th, which is really only like 20 days away. But who knows? Maybe they'll surprise us. Maybe it'll have like a November or December release, and they're just really going to start hitting the promotion hard. So I expect we'll see some kind of Tales of Arise trailer, as well as like some more info. This would really be the best place to kind of shove all the info they need to show us. Who's doing the opening song for the vocals, the other cast characters that we should expect to see and play as in Tales of Arise. Like, all that stuff needs to be revealed to us, and maybe a little bit more about the plot, not too much to where it's like spoiler territory, but just a general overview of the world. Because all we know right now is there's two different worlds. One of each of the two characters that we know are from one of each of those worlds, and they basically want to find a way to make these worlds coexist, which is a general theme for actually a lot of Tales games. But, other than that, we don't really know too much. We know that our third party member is this, like, when I did my initial video, when we saw that trailer, I said it looked like a little girl, but it could be a boy, you never know. But just based on what we saw, I think it's a girl. And then she has her little mascot thing, kind of like an Elise type character. But, other than that, so we know two of our characters, and then we kind of know a third character. And most Tales games usually have between like 6 to 8 Tales characters. There's some that go higher or some that go lower. But usually 6 to 8 is usually the going number. So they do have some more characters they have yet to reveal to us. And maybe that's some stuff we could see here on this stream. As for other stuff, July 5th may be a point where they want to reveal some more information about the 4th arc of Tales of the Rays. Maybe we'll see the full opening for it. Maybe not, just because the final arc for Tales of the Rays the final chapter is being split into two parts. We're in the first part this month on the 25th, where we're getting the banner with Naza and Mercuria. And then I think the banner will probably span for 2 months, just to give players, because there's not going to be more characters for the story chapter next month. But we may get a new Mirage Art or something, who knows what exactly their plan is. But they basically mentioned in the producer's letter that, we'll be able to summon for Mercuria and Naza in the first month. But if you don't summon for them, you're not going to unlock them until the end of the entire arc. So when the second part of the final chapter comes next month, that's when we'll get their free Mirage Art and Skit. At least that's how I read it in general. What else was there? Oh, Asteria, I'm sure we'll have something. I don't really know what to really say about Asteria because, it's pretty, the story chapters come out, the banners come out. It's pretty basic with what kind of content we could expect from Asteria. So they'll probably reveal a little bit there. As for Christoria, I'm not sure if we will see anything because here's the issue with Christoria. We don't know when it's coming out. As of recording this video, we don't know the exact release date of Christoria. For all we know, Christoria could be coming out this upcoming week, which if that was the case, maybe they'll have some info on some future banners that they plan to put out, for this live stream. But if this is also this could be a pre-recorded live stream. So if they pre-recorded this before, like let's say before I'm recording this video, they might not have anything for Christoria because Christoria is not actually out yet. So all they might have to say is just that, which they could still have some info. They could be like, okay, well, in the month of August, we're going to have this banner coming out, maybe under the impression that the game is already out. So there's the issue there is we don't know when Christoria is coming out. It could come out after the live stream. It could come out before the live stream. So I don't expect to see too much on Christoria when it comes to this second live stream. Really hard to say with that. And I assume the rest. I mean, let's take a closer look. Let's see what it says here. Nope, didn't mean to click that. Second version alternative known as Tales Alter will be distributed. Let's go ahead and click on this. Let's see if it shows us anything we haven't already talked about. Okay, so we're gonna have Lloyd, Luke, Yuri, Raven, Saray, and then Tomizawa himself is going to be here as well. And then I heard some people say that there might be like a guest person on there, probably someone related to Tales of Arise. Maybe a character they're going to reveal. Maybe they'll have that voice actor or actress on the stream itself. If we go with the fact that they'll probably try to even out male and female characters, we know 2 female characters, we know 1 male character, so there should be at least 2 more male characters and 1 more female character that we haven't fully seen for Tales of Arise. Okay, so let's see what else they have to kind of say here. Here's the issue with them showing like a ton for Tales of Arise here instead of at like a global kind of venue is their goal, as they've stated as of recently, during production of Tales of Arise, is that they want to be more, what's the word for it? They want to branch out to worldwide more. They don't want to just, give everything to Japan and then, 6 months later, English and other countries get all the stuff later. They want to try and they want to make this a worldwide phenomenon, and that's why Tales of Arise will be the first console game that releases worldwide. Obviously, we have Christoria being the first Tales game in general. You can't count Definitive Edition because it's just a remaster. So Tales of Christoria is the first Tales game that's going to release worldwide at the same time. But as for console, like mainline games, Arise is going to be the first one. But let's see what else they have to. They want to reach out to the global fans more than they have done in the past. So I'm interested to see what they do here. Okay, talk about Tales of. They're going to talk about the 25th anniversary commemorative. Okay, so it looks like. Okay, so game information for Asteria and the Rays. So yeah, there's not going to be Christoria stuff here based on what they're talking about. It doesn't say anything about Arise, so they're probably going to keep that as like a secret for the end, like to surprise everybody. But since Onosaka, who voices Zelos, did tease it, there probably is something for Tales. I mean, they have to. It's already been almost a year since the last piece of news we got, and it's going to be July 5th when the stream happens. which means we have like 5 months and some change before the end of the year when the game is supposed to come out. So we'll just have to wait and see what they do with that. But other than that, that's pretty much everything to kind of cover here. I just wanted to make people aware who maybe don't keep up with the Japanese side of things that there probably will be a Tales of Arise trailer or just some info in general that we're going to get soon. I saw so many people, making comments like game news, when they already stated that the stream that just happened was not going to have game news. It's like, relax. Unlike the Western fan base that doesn't really care about this kind of stuff, like the Japanese side really cared, about merchandise. So like, as you can see here, this artwork for all these characters here, these are things you're going to be able to purchase, like merchandise. But on the English side, more fans than on the Japanese side just care about game news. So they don't care about, the voice actors, how they feel about, working in the franchise, or how they feel about the fans. Like, they're just like, all right, get to the good stuff. But, different takes, I guess. But, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. Whenever I'm not going to live stream this because it's going to be, once again, like 7 o'clock in the morning. So anything that's just shown, I will just make a video on after. But, it is very exciting. I'll be excited to see if we do get to see the full opening for the 4th arc of Raise. And, whatever they have to show for Tales of Arise. I'm not excited about Tales of Arise yet because it hasn't really sunk in that it's a game. Because we've had 2 trailers, and both trailers, the second trailer was just a slight alteration of the first trailer. It wasn't like a full new trailer. Like, half the shots in the second trailer were still from the first trailer. So there's not really too much to be excited about. We know 2 of the main characters, and the third one we know their backside. So it's like, what is there to be excited about yet? So once I know, like, the full cast, what this kind of journey is going to be like, what the combat system fully looks like, I think I'll be more excited. But as of right now, I'm all Team Crestoria right now, because at least that's something that we know everything about and we can expect here very shortly. That's going to be it, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.